I'd like to start this journey from the perspective of the Big Bang for a physical origin. In this I understand that there were at least two different elements involved, and that the reaction to the interaction was this physical universe being conceived. It's my contention that the other elemental involved in this process, loosely put, is what we identify as being conscious. There is no need to go into what or who this consciousness might be, as it is now impossible to comprehend. My focus in this is to offer a hypothesis based upon what is known regarding our physical shared reality as a conscious species, and from this data paint the most likely picture we can, and in doing so we might understand our place in this physical universe. Question: what makes robots? The answer: biological species. This is important because it answers the question, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Or at least for robots it does. Now, of course, I'm using terminology which is limited to this present time and place. I'm speaking of robots, but not as we might know them in the physical, but rather as we might be able, using consciousness, to imagine how they could be, and not necessarily limited to human capability and inventiveness. It is true, though, that in order for robots to be, they need to be created by biological creatures. So the biological creatures are the robots' creators in the first place. A robot which has evolved into an intelligent thinking machine will quite easily identify its creator as being biological. So a robot will never have the necessity to wonder about its origins. Biological creatures, on the other hand, have every reason to, at some point or range of points in their collective evolution, to wonder as to their source. This is because the source is, at the very least, a product of interaction between those at least two different elementals. We cannot step out of the physical universe to investigate the other element. So we remain mystified as to what came first, the chicken or the egg. We only know that something had to have happened to create the Big Bang. So our search goes outwards to the cosmos that we find ourselves within. In this we have come to the realization that whoever and whatever we are not very useful for discovering the universe as an intelligent instrument. We are encased in an instrument which is not well designed for any sustained haulage through the mysteries of outer space. We understand intimately our association with tools. This is hardwired into our existence, and it is an extension of who we are as this collective species. Our purpose, thus, is to create tools in which to journey into the vastness and explore. That is the purpose of every biological life form, to create machines of exploration. We can accompany those machines and learn from the discoveries in relation to our own immediate neighbourhood, and we can gaze at the past with our robot eyes and get some understanding of what is what from the perspective, but we don't know what is now because it is the past we are looking at due to the vast distances involved. That is our job as biological instruments, to create robots to explore the physical universe. That is our only task.